Yo guys, it's your boy Brett Risky here today, bringing you guys a brand new video, and today is a video I've wanted to do for a while on this channel. I've done this video a couple times on my other channels, but I've never done it obviously on this channel, and as you guys can tell by the title, it's about how I got into gaming. So when I first got into gaming, I was really young. I was playing sports games like Madden. Madden was always my go-to in NCAA football. I've always loved playing sports games. They're still probably my favorites to this day. I've always been really big into sports, so playing Madden and stuff like that was always really fun. And I've always been very competitive with it because I remember one time I was like 6 or 7 and I was playing my brother in Madden and I lost and I threw my controller. And yeah, I got grounded when I was like 6, but you know, whatever. I probably shouldn't have thrown the controller, but I've always been really competitive growing up with always older brothers. I'm the youngest, so growing up with older brothers, you always try to be very competitive with them. Now, when I first got into shooters and honestly online games, it started when I was about, I want to say it was in 4th grade or 3rd grade, and my mom's boyfriend at the time came over with his kids, and they came over and they were, I think they were in middle school and in high school at this moment, and they were really big into Halo. And at the time, my older brother who lived with me just got Xbox Live Gold and he had Halo. I was watching SmackDown when they came in and they saw I had Halo and we played it for a while. I was like, wow, this is actually really fun and very competitive, because like I said, I've always been very competitive and I love playing Halo. And I remember it was a couple weeks later, a couple months maybe, and the oldest of those two, which are now my stepbrothers, my oldest stepbrother got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which obviously Modern Warfare Remastered just came out, so it was pretty awesome when they announced that. I was really excited. But he was playing Modern Warfare and I was really curious what it was, and I ended up getting it. I want to say it was after Christmas, and I started playing it and I fell in love right away. It was always just really fun to me. The more modern, no boosting, not futuristic Call of Duty, where it was just boots on the ground shooting, unlike Halo where it's more obviously futuristic, aliens, lasers, stuff like that, which is just, you know, it's weird how that happens, because now in 2017 there's a game with an OSA where I can wall run and, you know, boost, but we're gonna leave that to the side. So I was always really in love with Call of Duty right off the bat. I still love Halo. I have all the Halos to this day. I love Halo because obviously it was my first shooter game, but I'm in love with all the Call of Duties. And I think it was in Call of Duty 4 I started out my first GB team, because like I said, I'm very competitive, so I was curious what it was. And I started my GB team and we went 1-21. We were awful. I don't even know how we got the first one. At that time, I remember we ended up losing a match because we won and we were like showboating, shooting bodies, and they disputed because of it, and they got the win, which is very dumb because back in the day you couldn't showboat, or it was dumb. So we lost for that, but we still went 1-21. We were god awful. World at War, I didn't play too many GBs. I didn't really like that game for competitive, and I believe after that it was MW2, and that's when I really started to get into GBs. And that's when I really actually started to get half good. I remember I had my first top page team in that game, and I was hella hyped. I was really hyped for that. We were awful, but we were top page, so it worked. And then came out Black Ops, pretty okay at that game. I'm really good now, obviously, but back then it was okay. And then MW3 came out, and that's when I really was good at competitive Call of Duty, S&D. We really got good. That's when we had a top page team and we were actually really good. And then Black Ops 2 came and I got into Variant. I was on a couple Variant teams. I was supposed to go to a couple lands, but the team just fell apart before. And that's when I was like, I reached kind of like the next level. And not to like, you know, boast about myself, but that's when I got like to the next level where I was actually pretty damn good. And then it was Ghost that came out, and that's when I was really good. I was in Denial's AM team for Variant. If you guys don't believe me, whatever. I don't really care. I was on Denial's AM team. We won like a tournament that was hosted by them, and the winner got like, each team member got a Honey Badger tub. It's kind of like G Fuel. I'm pretty sure it's a pre-workout if I believe, but it works just like G Fuel. And we got those, and we asked to be on the AM team. We took over the AM team, and then after a while, they dropped their whole roster for some reason, even the pro teams, and they just dropped everything, and then just played Wagers. That's when Wagers, I believe, came out. Don't quote me on that. I believe Wagers came out on that. Played Money 8s, Wagers all the time, and then stuff like that. And now we're here in IW, where I don't care about the other games. Jetpacks came out. That's a story for a different time. I'm not a big fan of jetpacking or wall running or any of that. It's not. That's why I play MWR a lot, because it was obviously my first game I played on, and it's actually boots on the ground, not wall running and shit like that. It's that, like I said, wall running and shit with Call of Duty nowadays is for a different story for a different time. Not really looking forward to that video because I'll probably start raging and ranting, and it's really annoying. But I hope you guys did enjoy this short little video today about how I got into gaming. If you guys did, please give it a like, comment, don't forget to subscribe because it's free. Don't forget to follow myself on Twitter, it'll be in the description below, and it's at BrettRisky. Don't forget to tweet me questions for my big Q&A I want to do. And as always guys, it's been your boy Brett Risky, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!